So when is it appropriate to like cut communication off with someone? Like when would you say?
So I think this is a goal-oriented question. And there's a reason why multiple times here I made it a point that this is not based on some objective list of do's and don'ts without a point of reference, because it's easy to mishear some of this stuff as saying, oh, just be a harmless little nice person who never makes anyone uncomfortable. And I don't believe that at all. No. I believe there's a time and a place to disregard how comfortable other people are with your truth. Okay, I believe there's a time and a place. But I believe this is a goal-oriented matter. If you want a relationship with someone, right, then you have to ask yourself, what are the costs? What are the costs that are involved with me creating that result, and am I willing to pay those costs?
Yeah,
because
so what does that relationship look like?
Yeah,
because relationship isn't a nebulous thing where you're like, I want this person in my life, even though it's awful. Yeah. What you're saying is, what does that ideal, not perfect, but ideal relationship look like? And then what are the costs of that ideal relationship?
Yeah, and I can guarantee you, for all the relationships that we're in, we put up with inconveniences because we believe they're worth the cost. And you better believe there's some outsider looking at us do that and thinking to themselves, ha, I never put up with that.
Right.
And that's okay. That's okay for them, right? But we've made up our minds for the relationships that we have with our customers or our significant others or our friends, that based on my goals, based on my values, this is something I'm willing to deal with. When I worked at an assisted living facility, I worked with older people who had dementia, people in their 80s and 90s. And sometimes these people, not being in their right mind, would say some really cruel things. I mean, sometimes, me and this other black guy used to work there together. We're only two brothers there. And we used to joke around sometimes like, man, I think they think that we're living back in the day, in the time before time, the way they're talking to us, right? But I didn't respond to them in the way that I might respond to a man on the street. Right? Because because it was contextual, man. It was contextual. And I was willing to put up with something coming from them because of the love that I had for them, because of the understanding I had of where they were, because of the empathy and so forth.